Hi and welcome to another video. In this video I just wanted to do a quick review and test of the new product I've bought, and that's the APC UPS backup. It's the 650 volt amp version, and it's of course the UK plug, but of course they do a version of this for the European market, Asian market and America, and probably global. So in this one you can see this output is actually 400 watts. This is plenty for what I wanted to use it for, and it does have, compared to some of the other models, what I really liked is that actually 6 of the plugs are actually battery backup, and a lot of the others I've seen were only 3 or 2. So that was a bit disappointing when I need to plug a few items into it, or devices. And then it also has another 2 that are just for surge protection and not for battery backup. As we can see, the maximum input current is 6 amps. The power cord is quite long as well, and it's at 1.8 meters, so it's got plenty of space there for everything. And as we can see, it's got an audio alarm, so when the battery kicks in and your power goes off in the house, it will keep going. And it does self-test itself as well for the battery, so it will let you know when the battery is starting to degrade over the years. And it's supposed to last between 2 to 5 years anyway, the battery, depending on usage of course. You can also see that on here, the what I have plugged into my one for my needs was that I plugged in my Asus GTAX11000 router, and the my landline phone, the house alarm, an Arlo security cam base station, and our BT modem, and that equates to about 35 watts. So we have a rundown of what's on here. So as you can see here, again, the efficiency at full load, so that's when you're pulling the maximum amount of wattage from it, is 80%, so that's really good. And as you can see around here, also where it swaps over, I've tried it a few times now, and it does kicking straight away, so all my devices that are plugged in don't switch off, they just continue powering. So that's really good. The battery is replaceable, and you just have to note that the typical recharge time is around quite long, about 16 hours. And like I said before, the battery life is between 2 to 6 years. So it is quite good, and then the battery charge power is around 5 watts, that's why it takes a bit of time. It does have a USB port interface, so it has 2 in fact. It has a Type A where you can just charge your mobile phone, you can plug your cable into it if need be in emergencies, but also there's a Ethernet port where you can control it and plug it into your PC. You're supposed to get the cable within the box, but I never received it, and I think from some of the reviews a lot of people haven't, and you have to write to APC, the company, and ask for them to send it to you. So they will send it to you free of charge, but they don't include it in the box anymore. And that's a USB Type A to Ethernet cable, so that then means you can connect it to your computer or any device like that that's compatible with a UPS, and it can control it, because you can download the software as well for this. So it does have software for Windows, Mac and Linux, I do believe, and they're all being fairly updated as well, so it's good to see. I think the last was in February of this year, 2021, so that's really good. So as I said, I plugged in multiple devices in there, and I think I'm just pulling over just over 35 watts. So it does say on the calculations that they do have that for efficiency, around 400 watts will last you about 2 minutes and 37 seconds. And then also going to 200 watts is around 10 minutes and 22 seconds. And 100 watts is 26 minutes, 2 seconds. And for what I was using it for, around 35 watts, it says around 1 hour and 20 minutes. And we'll see later on how long I'm actually really managed to in real world tests. As we can see here, this is where the device is very low on battery now, so it's been running for over an hour, on the actual battery backup. So when it goes down to one green light, as you can see on the top there, it's got four lights, and then when it's down to one, and when it gets to very low, the beeping sound will be a constant beeping sound to warn you that the power is going very low. You can of course mute the sound by there's a button above where you can mute it. I did test this as well, so I was streaming multiple 4K videos by YouTube and then some internet browsing as well to make sure my router was pulling some power as well. And so we actually managed to get 1 hour 31 minutes and 56 seconds of time before it actually powered down, and so that's much better than what they said as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a little video just to show you if you're interested in getting a UPS, what they're like. Thanks for watching.